He who has my commandments and keeps them, he it is who loves me. In today's Gospel, Jesus speaks mainly about His commandments and love. And He says, "He who loves me will keep my commandments." So, what does Jesus mean when He tells us to keep His commandments? Dear brothers and sisters, when we look in the Old Testament, we see how the people of Israel were persecuted. They were like people locked up in prison, laboring in slavery for no reason. And the pitiable plight of the people moved God to reach out to them. His unconditional love for them was so great that He chose a leader for them who would bring them to their own country. The life of the people wasn't according to the will of God, and God knew that the people had to be given a concrete moral principle to live by. And it was based on the 10 Commandments that the Mosaic Law was synthesized. And this law formed a strong support for the worship of God. It wasn't just the 10 Commandments that the Jew held on to, rather, they were keen on holding on to the ritualistic interpretation of these commandments, which were more than 600 in numbers. However, when we come to the Gospel of Matthew chapter 22, we read Jesus giving the commandments of loving God and loving our neighbor. And He assured that this commandment of love is greatest among all other commandments. Dear friends, when we look at this statement of Jesus, we realize that it forms a core principle of our faith and also of our life. We are all familiar with the cross and its structure. The cross has both vertical and horizontal beams. Both of these point to the love that man should have towards God and towards his neighbor. For a Christian, to follow Christ would mean to follow this indispensable precept, because He says, "He who loves me will keep my commandments." And when we look at the life of the saints, we see that they practiced this indispensable precept in their lives. For example, Saint Dominic, who, after the example of Jesus, would spend the whole night in prayer and then whole day ministering to the people. The lesson that we can learn from the example of the saints and from the Gospel is that we, as the followers of Christ, must express our love for God by doing His will and sharing with others the love that we have received from God. And the result of having loved God and our neighbor is that God has promised to dwell in all those who keep His law, and this is the fulfillment of our faith. But we, as frail human beings, do not possess the strength to keep the law by ourselves, and we need God's grace. And this is where the Holy Spirit comes in. With the assistance of the Holy Spirit, we are given the grace to discern the will of God and to live out the gospel in our lives. So, my dear brothers and sisters, let us strive to live out these commandments in our everyday scenario. Especially in this time, let us make a dwelling place in our hearts and to spread God's love to our neighbors.